Whoa, guys, that was amazing. But what's more amazing, guys, is that we finally hit 250,000 subscribers. Now I have a new challenge for you. Our brand new goal is 500,000 subscribers. So before this video gets started, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click that post notification bell for more videos and live streams. Now I gotta go, guys. I'm late for my race. I'll see you in the video. Today we are going to ball out, guys. Yes, we are going to be spending $10 million. But that's it. That's all we can spend, guys, because today we are doing the best car under $10 million in car dealership Tycoon. But before we get started with this video, be sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys haven't, and you guys already know what to do with the rest. And also, guys, if you have not followed my Instagram, go ahead and follow it right now, right down here, and you guys can see my post, and I'm going to be posting more, of course, guys. And there is a sponsorship that I am going to be releasing soon, which I want you guys to see. All right, before we go in that dealership, I kind of want to take care of this client right here. All right, he kind of wants to buy a car. I'm gonna give him this nice Porsche right here with yeah, here we go. Nice. Oh, we got a 5-star rating. That was pretty cool. All right, guys, you guys can see I have a dealership called 10 Milli right over here. And I'm also only gonna go over the cars that are not limited, only the ones that you can actually buy from the store, guys, and not part of any pack. You guys can see this is hypercar pack, and some of them are VIP, and I'm not gonna be going over those because they are not able to be bought with in-game cash. So let's go ahead and start with this whole entire list, guys. And number one, we're gonna go with the two right over here, guys, the Laferrari. This is probably one of the best cars you guys can buy under $10 million. You guys can see it goes 216 miles an hour, and of course if you upgrade it, it's going to be a lot faster, and it has a handling of 8.2, and it's a rear-wheel drive. And the reason why I actually picked this one, guys, is because it is one of my favorite LaFerraris out there, or Ferraris in general, and this is part of the Holy Trinity. And if you guys don't know what that is, it is the LaFerrari, the Porsche 918, and last but not least, guys, the McLaren P1. And you guys can see there are a lot of cars in here, but we're only gonna go over the 10 cars that is under $10 million, and the first pick I have, guys, is the LaFerrari. It is only $2.75 million, which is very attainable in this game, if you guys know, and this is probably one of the best handling cars in the game, and it looks absolutely aggressive. So this is what I picked right here as my number one. Number two, guys, we got this Koenigsegg Regera right over here, and you guys can see how pretty it sits. This is actually one of the fastest cars in the world now, and you guys can see that is full carbon fiber, and it is a dual, I think it is a battery or a hybrid powered, guys. It has an engine and a battery motor, which makes it like take off super fast. And the price point of this is only $2.5 million. You guys know this is actually cheaper than the LaFerrari, and it's actually almost, you know, the same stats. You guys can see this is actually faster and it's cheaper. So this is a good pick for you guys. It's great in acceleration, it's great on the track, and it's super fast. All right, next on the list, guys, you guys can see we got the SSC Tuatara, or the SSK Tuatara, and this one is pretty pricey at $9 million. For something really expensive, guys, I would expect an interior on this car already, but you guys can see this is a very sleek design, and it has very cool, like a futuristic alien thing on top of it, like some windows on top of it. And you guys can see that it is probably one of the most expensive ones in this list, and at $9 million, guys, you would think that is one of the fastest in the list, but it's actually not. It's actually right underneath the Tuatara, which is the strong or the striker edition. You guys can see this goes 282, and this one goes at 288. So it has a 9.2 handling, which is absolutely great, and it's a rear-wheel drive. So this one's actually up there, guys, and this is not even fully upgraded yet. And then next, guys, we do have another Holy Trinity vehicle right over here. I have to include this one in, and it is the Porsche 918. You guys can see it is absolutely beautiful. It is a hybrid system too, just like the Ferrari and the McLaren P1. So this one is up there at $1.5 million. It's not really expensive at all, guys, but it is one of the nicest cars
in the game, and you can see that it goes 209 miles an hour with a handling of 8.7, and it's an all-wheel drive, which is great. And this is not even fully upgraded yet, guys, so it can go a lot faster. The only thing that sucks is it does not have an interior. All right, next on the list, you guys can see we got this crazy looking car right here, which is the Hennessey Venom F5 for $10 million. This is literally just breaking the bank right here, and you can see that this is probably one of the nicest cars right here, and it was actually one of the fastest out of all of them, guys. And before, you know, of course, the Koenigseggs came in, but this was actually a tuning company which made Lotus, guys, which is super cool. And this one is actually really fast. If you guys didn't know, the Hennessey Venom F5, guys, can actually go 292 miles an hour. So crazy, with a handling of 9.3, and it's a rear-wheel drive. You guys can see it is not fully upgraded yet, so there is a lot of potential with that car for $10 million. Next on the list is actually one of my favorite, guys, is this Bugatti Divo. This is probably one of the best Bugatti models out of all of them, just because you guys can see the interior is two-toned, which is super cool, and it is $7.5 million. This is really expensive, and you guys can see that it doesn't look like the other Bugattis in the game. It actually has a different set of headlights, and it goes 248 miles an hour with a handling of 9.2. It's not the fastest out of all of them, guys. It's one of the most expensive for sure, but it's not even fully upgraded. So this one is actually one of my favorite cars in real life, and you guys can see it is under $10 million, which is great. And then we got the butter Bugatti right over here, and of course I have to include this one, guys, the McLaren Speedtail, one of the nicest, sleekest car in the market. And you guys can see it has this UFO look shape to it, and it's only for $4.5 million. You guys can see that it has a top speed of 230 miles an hour, but like I said, it's not fully upgraded, handling of 8.3, and it's a rear-wheel drive. It's not the fastest out of all of them, but I gotta say it is one of the coolest, guys. And you can see that if you do upgrade them, it will go a lot faster. You guys can see it'll add another 20 miles an hour with some acceleration, but it is one of my favorite just because it is a alien looking car, and it is super unique from the other cars out there. And it's for only $4.5 million. You know, you guys can probably afford that. All right, next on the list, of course, I have to add the OG, guys, the Bugatti Chiron at $5 million. The reason why I added this one is because they're always known for the most expensive cars in the world. Of course, not anymore, but you guys could see that the Chiron is $5 million, and it goes for 235 miles an hour with a handling of 9. It is really good in handling, and it is an all-wheel drive, which is a plus, and that's not even the top speed yet, guys. So that's why this is a good pick. Maybe you can even buy this and the Speedtail, and you can get two under 10 milli. Before we go see the last two on the list, guys, be sure to check out my in-game shop in Roblox, guys. Right there we have some merch, and I will be also releasing some brand new merch as well, guys, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I will be announcing it as soon as I unload some more merch in there. All right, guys, next one on the list is this Desato P27. This is probably one of the most odd looking vehicles in here, and you can see that it doesn't really symbolize any of the cars down there. It is weird looking, of course, but it has a pretty cool interior, guys. It almost kind of has a Pagani interior, and I did add the wing right there, and it almost has the same shape as a Speedtail, and even the 918, the Porsche 918 or the 917 kind of has this Le Mans look to it, but it is really inexpensive at $2.25 million. And you can see that it goes 228 miles an hour with a handling at 8.3, and it's a rear-wheel drive. This car, guys, I've driven it before. It is actually pretty good in handling. That's why I actually recommend buying this one. I feel like it's better than the Bugatti Chiron, but that is up to you. I'm not a big fan of the headlights, guys, and I added this wing in the back just to make it a lot cooler. But like I said, this is under $10 million, guys. If there was another car I could replace this with, I would, but this is actually one of my top 10 picks. And then last but not least, guys, the ultimate car is this Pagani Huayra R, guys. Yes, you can see this Pagani Huayra R is absolutely beautiful. It is full of aero kits, and it is literally the most aggressive Pagani you can buy in the market right now. You guys can even see there is a roll cage in there, and you can see that the interior is kind of plain, and it is fully carbon fiber out because it is supposed to be a lightweight saving car. You guys can see that it has the same exact features as the Pagani Huayra, and it even has the carbon fiber on the headlights, which is insane. And you can see that this one is for $10.5 million. Now this car pick right here, guys, honestly, this is something that I would not even you know, kind of look over. I know it's over a little bit over $10 million, but $500,000 is not gonna make a big difference, guys, if you're already spending 10. I would just save up the extra $500,000 for this car because it is absolutely worth it. Of course, the Pagani Huayra R is gonna have the most insane spec, guys, out of a lot of cars in this game. And you can see it goes 247 miles an hour with an 8.7 handling, and it's a rear-wheel drive. And this is not even fully upgraded yet, guys. It can add more speed, but the looks and the handling of this, guys, I feel like it's not an 8.7. I feel like it's a little bit more. But that is my top 10 pick of cars that are worth $10 million that you should buy in Car Dealership Tycoon, guys. If you think there is a car that I missed on, let me know in the comments down below. That is the 10 picks that I would recommend buying if you have over $10 million, guys. It is totally worth it. And through past experience, guys, me buying every single car in the game, I would say that this is a pretty accurate pick for me. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys haven't, and don't forget to click that post notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.